Hello and welcome once again to another episode of my YouTube channel. Today I'd like to discuss a little bit about social media. Okay, so I came to mainly Facebook because that's the one I tend to engage in most. Now I never actually used to have Facebook when I used to have like more of a happening lifestyle with or in terms of social kind of a lifestyle, and my friends were all asking me, why don't you jump on Facebook? And I was thinking, well, I don't really need to, because if I need to tell you anything, I'll just tell you face to face. Having moved overseas, I found it a more in touch way of actually communicating with people on close friends and family on a more instant connection kind of thing. Because as much as I was like sending emails and various other things, sometimes emails you just can't be bothered with. You either reply to them or you don't. Now Facebook has its advantages and disadvantages in terms of its use. I mean, it can be on the upside some way of actually just saying a quick hello, a quick staying in contact with somebody who's actually somebody's ongoings in their life. And it can be quite fundamentally poignant in its messages that it sends. It can also at the same time be very, very fickle. People tend to be on there with very let's just say, if the anonymity of the internet allows sometimes people to be a little bit more expressive, a little bit more hard-edged than they would do in real life, saying some things that they would probably hold their tongues in certain situations, which does actually give you a more of an honest opinion of what people actually believe and stuff. But sometimes it's just done on a slightly trolling kind of nature, where people would just lay into people, which unnecessarily so, just because they're having a bad day. So but the one thing that I found is actually, because I ever since coming over here, I've gotten quite big into Facebook and stuff, and it can be a little bit addictive for myself. Get stuck into this constant repartee and conversation and threads and stuff with people about different things. Some important, some not so important, but it's conversation. It's conversation on a very quick basis. It's very popcorn TV, back of the cereal box kind of stuff, and it can also be quite philosophical and deep. And it's just a melange of these aspects, which Facebook, I think, tends to revolve around. But every now and again, it is actually good to disengage from this this media, because you do find yourself getting drawn into it, getting into little non-eventful things, and you tend to forget normal life, And so every now and again, it doesn't need to be a week, or I think it can even just be so much as a couple of hours or a day, or however long you want to take away. It's just to leave, and you'll find that you will end up doing a lot more things than previously you'd put off, where it's just taking you spending your whole day doing various things, and you find that you all that big to-do list becomes very small at some point, because you really start powering through things, because it does have a tendency to absorb a lot of your life. It's you're almost spending time just trying to kill time on Facebook, and you're seeing what the reaction to certain posts and various things are, and you'll comment and you get drawn into things that you probably should spend better time actually engaging in your own life. But like I said, so it's a double-edged sword, Facebook. As long as you treat it as the creature that actually is, on the beneficial and slightly dysfunctional aspects of life, then and you recognise it for what it is, then it's actually a good tool to have. So yeah, keep that in mind. Give yourself a break every now and again, however short or however long you actually want to do. There is always a benefit, I think. So anyway, food for thought.